This meeting is being recorded.
Got it. Got it. There we go.
Let me do it with my share screen. And to those that are currently watching my Facebook live feed, good morning. You're ready for another community conversations, and joining us today is Adrian Everett, who is the new director of the Multicultural Center, Arkansas State University. Definitely want to congratulate him on the position. So glad to have him on today. Going to talk about what his plans for the role are. So go ahead and share this video. I see we got some people already on the live feed. Next one, we'll share it with a few more. Oh, not that one. Talk about what his plans. Oh yeah, and make sure you.
I just turned it off.
Thanks. A few more seconds. All right, getting inside the intro. KLK 102.5 FM. Good morning to you on your Friday, September 2nd, 2022, the first Friday of the month, and it's also the beginning of football season for A-State, but we'll get into that in just a moment. Joining us today is Adrian Everett. Adrian is the new director of the Multicultural Center at Arkansas State University, and we definitely want to thank the Multicultural Center under the direction of Dr. Lonnie Williams for being sponsors of KLEK and for all of the great work that they do in the community. So we're just going to go ahead and kick it off. So Adrian, just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself and your background and what made you decide to apply for this position.
Yeah. Thank you for Laganzi for having me on KLEK this morning. So I am Adrian Everett. I am a native of McGee, Arkansas. I came to A-State as a student back in 2007. So 15 years ago, I landed on this campus from the deep down Delta region. And so I have been here, got my bachelor's and master's degree here at A-State, and have worked in different roles here at the university. I've worked in the recruitment aspect as a recruiter. I've worked as an admin assistant in the leadership center. I've had the opportunity to serve as a graduate assistant here in the Multicultural Center during my graduate experience. And then I worked in academic advising for a little bit and was promoted there to the associate director. And then I went back to admissions as director of transfer student services. And I did that for 3 years. And then Dr. Yvette Allen Moore, who was the last director here in the Multicultural Center, she went over to NYIT to start a diversity unit for the med school here on campus. And so when the opportunity presented itself, it was something that was on my mind and heart when I heard that she was leaving to go to NYIT. And so I was consistently approached by a lot of different people on campus here in the community, as well as some alums about, I should apply for this position because of my extensive experience here at the university. And I've worked with a lot of our alums that are minorities, as well as I've always been an advocate for our students here on campus, whether they're minorities or of other ethnicities. I've always been an advocate for our students. So I was always, really considering and just thinking about, what I've done in the admissions world the last 3 years. Done some great things there, but I'm always looking to evolve and grow in my career here in higher ed. And so I applied and It worked out in my favor. It was a very intensive interview process, I will say. And I was very fortunate to receive the opportunity to serve as director of the Multicultural Center. And so I'm really excited about the things we have already in place to do for this semester here on campus. The leadership had already kind of planned some things, and I've already been talking with some of our deans on campus about different trainings that we can offer to our faculty and staff members to help them be more DEIB mentally ready, and just to be prepared for just being more diverse here on campus and in the classroom experience, working with students, and just being just more aware of the needs of our students. And so look forward to that. A lot of different challenges for sure than I've had in the past, but it's something I'm very passionate about, and just looking forward to it.
Okay, so for those that may not be familiar, just explain what the Multicultural Director does and what are some of the services that the Multicultural Center offers, both to the students and to the community at large.
Yeah. So Multicultural Center, a lot of people just think it's for the minorities. It's a lot broader than that. We service underserved student populations for the whole campus. So we work with our African American community, our Hispanic, Latino community. We also work with the LGBTQ community. We work with some of the women groups on campus. And so any of our minority and underrepresented groups that are housed on the campus, there's many of those different groups that are student-led groups, as well as some that are faculty and staff-led groups here at A-State. And so we oversee a lot of those student groups directly through our center, specifically the multicultural ambassadors. We have brother to brother, we have sister to sister, we have OLA, we have it's a couple other groups that we have here in the center. But we offer a lot of different services to our students and to our faculty and staff members.
Okay, and that's definitely great. Now, what about for the community at large?
Yeah, so that's one thing that I plan to grow is working with a lot of the community groups that could connect with our student groups to basically create partnerships for our students to basically network. I always say that, you know, getting an education is the first point of order. However, having that network to expand and to connect with those professional individuals that are in the career market already is the next level of what to do, you know, while you're in college, so that they can start finding those internships, finding those job opportunities while they're in college. And so I've reached out to definitely like the Hispanic faculty, the Hispanic community group, the Hispanic Community Center, and their leadership there, just to just meet with them and see kind of some of the programs that they're currently offering, and then see just how our students can, you know, benefit from a lot of the programs that they already have established. And they have a lot of, you know, programs that the university could help out with, because I know the Hispanic Professional Network, they offer like college readiness for a lot of the high school students here in the community. And so I look forward to meeting with them and just, you know, learning more about what they're doing and seeing how we can partner and work together.
And of course, as I mentioned at the top of the hour, the Multicultural Center is partners with KLEK. We've done some joint events together, and definitely looking forward to doing more of those events in the future.
Yes, most definitely. I have a meeting scheduled with our BCM next week. The director there, he reached out and was like, "Hey man, how can we work together on, you know, different events to benefit all of our students?" And that's what I'm big on, is partnerships. A lot of the things that we're doing, oftentimes we do them in silos within each of our offices. However, resources are always limited. And so I'm just going to look for ways to connect with other groups and see how we can do more partnerships. Because we're all serving the same student population. It's just, getting the different messages out there of what we can do to help our students. One thing that we've already started here in the MC with the partnership that I was able to create through hosting a weekend back in April where a lot of our Black alums came back to the university is we are offering free tablets, and the tablet is free itself. However, there's a $11 activation fee of the data plan that the students will get, and it automatically renews every month. But the activation fee is the first time activation fee, and it's $11. That's the only thing the students will pay for. Now, there is an eligibility process to go because it's a federal grant that the partner has offered to us to do this program. And so students typically have to just be like Pell eligible, be a military veteran, or receive any kind of government assistance like WIC or food stamps or anything that could qualify them for the program. And so a lot of our students here at the university are already Pell eligible. So that makes it pretty easy for them to qualify for this free tablet. It's a nice Android tablet that the students will have. As long as they qualify for it, they come meet with the person in charge of the grant and fill out the application, and she sends it through their program, and then they get it activated and they can come back and pick up their tablet within a couple days notice. And so that's something that, like I said, we've already started doing. We've had about 15 students already get qualified and take advantage of that. And she'll be here for at least probably a couple months at least, just making sure that we hit as many of our students as possible. And that's something that'll be housed, in the Warsaw Cultural Center.
Speaking with Adrian Everett, new director of the Arkansas State University Multicultural Center. And if you have a question or comment, you can drop them on our Facebook Live. You can also join the conversation by dialing into our Zoom. If you got Zoom, you 71080. And starting next week, when you call in, you'll be able to call in our regular request number, and we can still get you patched into the Zoom. We're just kind of getting the technology worked out. Now, speaking of partnerships, you've got a partnership coming up for tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and share for those that are watching. This is going to be your welcome event. It's going to be a welcome tailgate. And make sure I don't think that's the right screen. Let me see what's showing.
There it is.
Okay. So go ahead and let's tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. So a lot of our students here on campus know me for providing barbecue at different events. And so they didn't fully know exactly what I did because, like I said, I worked specifically with transfer students here at A-State in the past. And so some of them that had reached out, they knew exactly what I did, but I would say a good majority of the students didn't really, they know I worked in admissions, but outside of that, they didn't really know. And so when I, like I said, found out I was offered the job and was told the start date, I knew that we had the A-State versus Grambling football game coming up. I'm a big sports fan, always been a sports fan all my life. And the students know me as a barbecue guy. And so what better way than to be able to serve barbecue, host a big tailgate. It's my first welcome event. Get to know who I am and, come out, network, and meet other faculty and staff members here on campus. And so since it was super short notice, I reached out to friends of mine that own businesses here in town, the ones that are listed here specifically, and asked them to, help sponsor the tailgate with some personal funds from my business that I own. And so I am very thankful to Mr. David McClain that owns State Farm Insurance here, an agency. And then my personal businesses are also sponsors of it. And then Sherman and Latasha Pye, the owners of Pye and Pye Enterprise, are also sponsors. We have Blade Runner Lawn Care, which is Mr. Mark Meadland. And then Miss Sonia Sanders, who's a realtor with ERA Doty Real Estate. And then Mr. Ricky Jackson, who owns Jackie Jackson Construction here in the community. Those are all the main sponsors. However, also was able to secure a lot of in-kind sponsors that are coming out and doing services. Super appreciative to Leganzi and his team there at KLEK. It's going to provide music for us. And then we'll have some tents, tables, and chairs that's being provided through the Brothers Lawn Care Service. And then one of the council members that are running for election, Mr. Derek Coleman, is also offering a tent that he's donating to us, and is providing like some drinks and waters for the tailgate as well. And then D1 Creations, my friend DeAngelis Bullard, helped with creating the flyer, and also she's going to be helping with make some of her sides, her famous mac and cheese that a lot of people in the community are always loving. And then our fraternity brother, Mr. Brad Dillon, who's owner of DJ Nightmare Productions, is bringing out the big train engine grill because we will have a lot of food. And so he was super helpful and is bringing out the grill and helping with cooking as well. Because he has, like I said, I would probably say the biggest grill in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
That mug is big. I know we always use it for when we do the fraternity turkey fundraiser.
Yeah. We've done that. And then in my former job, we had a tailgate for transfer students, and I think we put like 1,200 hot dogs on there at one time.
Oh, wow.
I know it was. We fed all the students at a transfer tailgate a few years ago, and it was all hot dogs.
All right. Got a question from the live feed. Shanquetta Cunningham asked, "Is it too late to set up a tent?"
No, not at all. Please text me. We'll be at Unity Park for this tailgate, and so
that's right. Because you know what? Now that I'm looking at the flyer, it sure don't have that on there, so might need to.
Yeah, the other flyer does have the location, the time. Also, I forget. This is specifically with the sponsors. I want to say thanks to them. But the time of the tailgate tomorrow will be 1 to 6 p.m. It'll be at Unity Park. There's plenty of parking access around the area. So if you want to, come to the tailgate, park close, and then, move your vehicle elsewhere to go to the game, you can do that. And then we'll have the whole space of Unity Park. Thanks to Alexis Hurdle Brashear in the Greek office. When I presented the idea to her, she was like, yeah, you guys can definitely use Unity Park for this, because this is, like I said, definitely for the whole campus, but we're inviting the community to come out as well to this tailgate, because Jonesboro and A-State are family together. And so that's what I'm big on, hosting events for our campus students, our faculty members and staff members, but also involving the community. And so this is a family-friendly event. As I shared, Leganzi will definitely always play family-friendly music. We'll have fun for sure. There's a couple.
Yep, my guy T-Rail is gonna be on the 1s and 2s. In fact, I just literally brought the 1s and 2s to the studio for him to get a little practice on.
Nice. So we'll have plenty of music for everyone to come out and have fun. Plenty of food, so come hungry. We'll have plenty of chicken, some pork, hot dogs, burgers, sides as well, because I like to provide the full meal. And so
you're gonna bring that famous big A&K smoke dip.
Yep, it will be there. The smoked cheese dip will be there as well. So yeah, we'll have a lot.
That's worth it in itself. Even if you don't eat anything else, just get you some of that dip and you'll be good.
Yep, we'll have the smoked cheese dip. So we're looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm super appreciative to all the sponsors that help fund this event, solely funded by these external resources. So I'm super thankful for them. Some of them will have, their tents out there promoting their services. And so, please shoot me a text, Shanquetta. Let me know. We'll start, like I said, the event at 1:00. We plan to go until game time. Looking forward to playing Gremlin and HBCU. I grew up around UAPB Live, so I think their band is coming to the game, and so there's going to be a great experience, football game, and two great band performances as well.
Okay. So will the Multicultural Center have a section in the game that will people from the tailgate as a group?
So I have gotten this question a lot. Do I have any free tickets? Unfortunately, I do not. Unless somebody calls me today and says, "Hey, we have free tickets," but I have not gotten that call yet. Everyone would have to purchase their tickets in advance, either online or at the box office. And so yes, that I would hope to have that in the future maybe. But for this one, I have not gotten that call yet. However, if I do, I'll definitely promote it and let everyone know if there's an opportunity for any free tickets for sure.
Hey, absolutely. And of course, while this is the first home game, just want to look ahead just a little bit. Have you already started thinking about homecoming yet?
Always. So I'm normally the main planner for the Alphas and AKs tailgate for homecoming. Brad's always there with the grill and helping cook, and we partner with our alums on getting donations, and so we're definitely planning. This is kind of, I wouldn't say a test run of having a big tailgate at Unity Park, because we've done some smaller things like this in the past. But yeah, we're definitely hoping to make it bigger and better and invite everyone back to come to homecoming as well. And that will be actually October the 1st, I believe. It is, yeah, October the 1st is a homecoming game. So yeah, it's not about a month away. And so yeah, we're definitely planning to have a round 2 for that game as well.
All right, and it should be a great event. And Shanquetta hits us with the ski fire, of course.
Sure, we'll have, like I said, I want all the Greeks, all of our student groups. I want everyone to come out and be a part tomorrow. We've been promoting it, pushing it out through social media, through email blasts, as well as the old school method of flyers. We put some of them around campus as well. Still utilizing that.
And here you are on the radio.
And we're here on KLEK to promote today. And Leganzi also shared it through the KLEK network as well. So anytime that it's an event that we can broadcast for the community to come out, Leganzi is always the first call that I make or text message, say, hey, can we come to KLEK and promote our event and involve the community? Because I know we have a lot. You guys are fortunate to have a lot of viewers and listeners on the radio, and so glad to.
And we thank you for each and every one of them.
Yeah.
And speaking of, let's hear from a couple of them. Bethany Hill says, congratulations, Adrian. Doug Andrews says, congrats to Big A and K. Shanquetta saying, we are bringing the Step Show back that Friday night. So,
yes, we're excited about it, having it on Friday. So it'll be a full weekend of events for homecoming for sure.
Man, I think when I was still in school, that's been like forever. So definitely looking forward to that. All right, so is there anything else that you want to talk about or touch on that we may not have covered?
Yeah, so I'm just, like I said, looking forward to tomorrow's event. I think the rain will pass by early in the morning before the event, so don't let the rain scare you off. We will, like I said, have some tents out there for everyone to eat under, and tables, chairs, plenty of seating, and we're just looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to all the opportunities that we'll be able to offer here in the Multicultural Center in the near future going forward. So if there's ever any things that you feel that I could be a part of, please feel free to reach out to me here at the Multicultural Center. You can call us. Our number is 870-680-5444. 4084, or you can feel free to send me an email at aeverett@astate.edu. And a lot of you guys, like I said, know me from being in the community. I'll definitely, plan to be out involved in different activities even more in this role, and just promoting the services that we provide here at the MC. And we always want students to come to the MC and hang out.
Okay. And for the event tomorrow, will there be opportunity for community vendors to be there?
Just like I said, reach out to me. I like I said, everything tomorrow, I want it to be free, for sure. But if it's an educational opportunity for any of our students or any of our people here on campus, definitely let me know. There's plenty of space at the Unity Park area, grass space. There's sidewalks around it, so there's no shortage of space for people to set up tents. So I'm like I said, wanting to have a whole area covered with activity that's going on, and people can kind of roam from booth to booth while eating food and dancing.
Hey, it's plan to be all right. We've been speaking with Adrian Everett, the Multicultural University, and definitely want to thank him for coming on and congratulate him on the new position. Looking forward to hearing many great things from you and from your office as well. Don't forget, it's going down tomorrow. Unity Park, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. KLK, we will be there with the music. Come by the DJ booth, let us know your song. As long as we got a clean version of it, we'll play it and get you dancing. And of course, Big A&K Barbecue and DJ Nightmare Productions on the grill. Can't beat that combination. So you're going to get fed, you're going to get good music, you're going to get good fellowship. So
we'll also have my guy, Mr. Terry Akins, who's always with me on the grill, and Mr. Trent Rochelle, member of Omega Sci-Fi.
All right.
So
he's gonna be. We're gonna have the whole D9 in the house.
We'll have everybody, all the magic will happen. We'll make it happen.
All right, for sure, Wes. And we thank you so much for coming on. That's gonna do it for this edition of Community Conversations. You guys have a great and blessed day. This is Kate, LEK, 102.5 FM. All right, brother. I will see you out there in the morning.
Okay, then.
All right, take care.
All right.